Hey guys, this is PSD Tutorials 95, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple, great looking logo in Photoshop. So the first thing you need to do is just open up Photoshop, and we're not going to need any pictures for this, any layouts. It's going to be simply Photoshop skills. So the first thing you need to do is make a new document. It doesn't matter what size really. I'm going to do mine 500 by 500 just for, demonstration. Name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it youtube.com. And let's restart, and make sure your colors are set to default. If not, just press D and it'll just set them. And make sure the background layer is black. It has to be black, guys. Has to, or it will not work. Now then, all you need to do is pick a font. Doesn't matter which one you use, as long as it's not hollowed out. Really, as long as it's not hollowed out. Make sure the font is white. It has to be white, guys. You can apply color to it later. Make sure you got a pretty good size, because normally you want a good size text. Make mine say youtube.com. Alright, so make it a pretty good size. Select all, go to select all, then make sure you have your selection tool, and then select your text layer. Click align horizontal centers and align vertical centers, and then deselect all, and then duplicate your text layer, and then hide the duplicate, and make sure you have your original text layer selected, and go to filter, distort, polar coordinates, and it's going to ask you if you want to rasterize the type. Click yes, and then check polar to rectangular. That's very important. If you don't check that, it will go all wrong. Everything will go wrong. Good. Now once you do that, it's going to look something like that. It looks really weird, I know. Now go to filter, stylize wind from the right, and then press Control F, or you can go to filter and then click wind again, but go to filter stylize wind, and then make sure the directions from the left, and then do that. Control F again. Now rotate your image 90 degrees clockwise. Now go to image rotation, or 90 degrees clockwise, but on like CS2 or later, I think you go to edit, transform, and then rotate 90 degrees. Doesn't matter which way you use, both do the same thing. Now press Control F twice, and then go to filter, stylize, wind from the right. Click OK. Now press Control F once more. Now you need to rotate your image back to the original position. Go to image rotation, 90 degrees counterclockwise, and it's going to look pretty cool right now. Now go to filter, distort, polar coordinates, rectangular to polar, and it's going to look something like that. And the next step is to make it colored. All you could do is you could just do that, like apply that layer and then go to color overlay, which that would look really bad. But the cool thing to do, if you want to, make a new layer, pick what colors you want, which I'm going to do green and blue. And then select your gradient tool, and you can do radial, whatever you want. I'm going to do radial, because it just looks good because this thing is radial. Select it like that, like drag from the center up to the left corner or the right corner, doesn't matter. Set the blending mode to color burn. Depending on what colors you use, you can scroll through the layer properties and it'll look cooler. And the way I have it, I don't need this extra layer, but you guys might. So let me change it to something where I'll need that layer. So if I wanted to do it like that, apply this layer, move it up, apply the layer, move it up a little bit to where it matches, and then you can apply a quick stroke to it and make it very thin, and then just lower the opacity, and there you go. It looks good. But for me, I don't want to do that. I just want to leave mine at color burn, and we're done. You can also make this a transparent image if you wanted to use it for, like, say, Counter-Strike Source or any other HL2 games like that. Anything that allows sprays on the PC, you can change it to transparent by going to getting your magic wand tool, clicking, make sure you have this layer selected, your polar coordinate layer and clicking the background, like that, and then clicking, no, it's not doing it the way I want to. I really can't get it to do what I want. That's really weird, but, okay. Sorry I wasted your time on that one, but, alright. I'll see you next tutorial. Rate, comment, subscribe. Give me some suggestions, guys. Thanks for watching. See